Hey everybody, it's Maria. Welcome back to my channel. I have yet another unboxing from the kind folks at Vangoa Music. And they have sent me several instruments in these past couple of years. And they've actually listened to some of the things that I have said, and some of the other reviewers and people who use their product have written to them and told them, maybe this needs to be better, maybe a better gig bag, or different appointments on the guitars. And they've really come a long way. So let's open this one. There were two, and there was a Sapele guitar. Now let's see what this one is. The Sapele one came just in the box that it was in, but this one came in a big box. So let's open this one up. So amazingly, the other one that just came in this box and it was half open was fine. And I think that's testament to the gig bag that the instrument is in. So let's open this one. My birthday is this month. I'm gonna be 59. That's insane to my thinking, but my mother, God rest her soul, she would always say, well, what's the alternative? So I'm trying to live my best life and enjoy music and living, and just pray to God that we keep on keeping on. Oh, you could see I have the bag from the other one because I just unboxed it. So I'm not sure. I guess that one will go first, and then you'll see this one. And then you can make your own decision as to which wood you like better. So it comes with the goodie bag, which I love. And this is what I was mentioning. They have better, much better gig bag with backpack straps, a little handle here, a little rubber on the feet, a thicker handle, and even a bigger space for, your goodie bag and your picks here with this little pocket. It's just a better bag, much better. Better thickness in the material. It opens flat, which is really awesome, like that. And it's got a place to put the neck so it just doesn't bang onto the bottom of the bag. So it actually rests it. I'll show you that. You see that? Can you see that in the video? I hope you can. There's a little place to rest the neck, and it's easy to just use this Velcro and keep it snug so it doesn't move around, which is great. Okay. All right. I don't know if you could tell what kind of wood this is. Here's the Allen wrench you need to adjust the truss rod if you ever need to change the neck. Sometimes necks get bowed depending on weather, and where you are in the world can definitely have an effect on wood. So having a truss rod makes it a much easier way to correct any problems that should occur because of neck bowing. Okay. Wow. Let's take a look. It's not that heavy, which is awesome because, I have bad hands and I'm not the biggest person. Woo! Look at this. Beautiful. Okay. Wow. This is stunning. Look at that. I believe it's Sapele sides. I will put the actual specs on the video. And the neck is lighter. It's a lighter type of wood, which contrasts really nicely with the dark part of this body, which is a sunburst, probably a spruce, I would think. And then they, made a sunburst, which is really nice. And I'll get close up so you can see it. Beautiful. Sapele back, binding all around. Whew, gorgeous. I thought the other one was beautiful. This one's beautiful too. I'm not sure which I like better. I guess I would have to hear it because, each tone wood produces a different type of sound. And the last video I did, which would be out now as you're watching this, you can find it. I'll try to put a little link, is on a classical guitar, which was absolutely gorgeous. I've been playing it since I got it. I did a video and I can't stop playing it. There'll be other videos with that classical guitar. Vangoa, beautiful, beautiful headstock. And you could see the really nice F-clef on each of the tuners. They're closed gear tuners. Bone nut right here, right there. And a wood bridge, another saddle, and the pins, which are white with little dots in them. And you can see the beautiful Sunburst. And around the sound hole, there's a little bit of flex. I'm not sure what that is. This one doesn't have the type of binding the other one had, which is fine. You know, this is enough of the Sunburst to, you don't need all that tortoise shell. I don't think it would have looked as good as this black. I think they made a nice choice in keeping the binding black. Wow, look at that. Natural green of the wood. You know, each piece will be slightly different. It's not imperfections, it's the wood. You know, every piece of wood is different. Okay, so let's take the paper off the neck. Oh, wow, that's interesting. I have to look at the other one. I don't think, does it have that? I'll have to look after. I see this little V. I've never seen that on the edge of the last fret. Do you see that? This is called model number basic VG1. They're probably the same guitar. It's just a different type of wood would differentiate. It doesn't differentiate in the model number. So one is either, you know, the Sapele or the Sunburst. You can choose. Beautiful. I'll put, if it's a rosewood neck, if it's a rosewood fingerboard, looks like it might be. Because I see some green. I don't think it's rich light. Let me get a little close up so you can see it. It's got some information here. You see? I'll show you the action. It's pretty good just from eyeballing it. There, you see it? Really nice all the way up. As long as it doesn't buzz, it'll be beautiful. Sometimes when the action's too low, then you get buzzing. Then you have to raise the action. So, but a luthier can help you with that. I'm not usually a fan of Dreadnought, but because I'm not that big of a person, but it doesn't feel like it's that heavy that it will pose a problem. All right, let's look at the goodie bag real quick. Cloth to clean the shininess, keep it shiny. Extra set of strings, which is always helpful. Capo, which looks like this, and I can share it with you. It even says Vangoa, how to change the pitch of your guitar, which is nice if you want to sing songs in different keys. A strap, because it comes with strap buttons on both the heel and the bottom, which is really nice. A little book, a little manual. Okay, that gives you information on all of their guitars. The tuner, which I'll be using to tune it up. This is a pick guard. It's plastic, so I won't probably put it on, but if you want to protect the body of the instrument, you might want to use it. And I'll show you up close the picks, because they're cute. These are cute red picks with different thicknesses, which is nice, because sometimes I don't like floppy picks. So they're just varying thicknesses, and you can pick the one to your liking. Alrighty, there you have it. Beautiful, beautiful guitar. Okay. I'll actually show you the other one since I have it out still, and you can make your own decision as to which one you like best. I just put it here for now, keep it away from the dog. The puppy, she's a year and a half. I think she's still a puppy. Beautiful, beautiful guitars. This one has the tortoiseshell binding, which differentiates it from the other one, which has the dark binding. But I really like that with the Sunburst. I think it goes really well. It's beautifully finished. No sharp fret edges, binding all around. Gorgeous, gorgeous guitars. All right, let me tune this baby up and you can make a decision. So I just want to share why it's good they give you extra strings. The high E string popped when I was tuning it. I was probably going too fast because I was in a hurry to get it tuned. So take your time. I didn't go past the E, which is the bottom string is an E. I was only up to D, but as I said, I probably, did it too quickly. So be careful because now I have to change the strings, which is not my favorite thing in the world to do. So just so you know, be careful when you change the strings, but it's good they give you an extra set of strings. Okay, so the strings are color-coded, just the way D'Addario does on their strings, which is really nice. So this is the thickest. It's a silver color. Purple is the 5th string, so that's E, A. D is the black string. G is the green. B, which makes sense. I like that, G for green. And then B is the red string, and the copper colored one is the high E, which is what I'm going to use to fix that pop string. Okay, everybody, so I've changed the pop string, and it was great because it's color coded, and put it right here, tuned it up. Sounds good. Now, just from strumming it, I could see that the tone is brighter than the Sapele One, which would be in the other video. So, people like different tone woods for different reasons. If you like a brighter sound, or mahogany Sapele gives a little warmer tone, so it's up to you, what you enjoy doing and how you like to play. So I'm gonna just demonstrate a little bit like I did on the other guitar, just some picking and maybe some finger picking and some songs. A lot of sustain. Wow. Let's do some bar chords. Seem to double the minute I get out of bed. It's a little bit of a song I wrote called Escape, when I can remember. But I don't usually use bar chords, but in that song I did, and I like to measure how easy a guitar is by playing that song or not. And this one is actually very easy to play. I want to say for some reason, even easier than the Sapele One. I don't think it has anything to do with the wood, but however this was set up, perhaps the action's just a little lower. Pretty nice. I like that a lot, that I can play bar chords. And, I do have arthritis, so it's a little bit of a challenge for me, no matter what the instrument. So definitely when it's an instrument that makes it easier and less painful, that's the one I'll pick up, Okay, let me do some finger picking so you can hear how it sounds just with fingers. Go up the neck. by the way, it's a cutaway, so you can get up to the higher register. Like you're not fighting the piece here, right? I hardly ever play up this high, but you can. Play right up to the last fret. Wow, nice and clear. Did I check the intonation? Let's check the intonation on this one. And that's where, and I think it's going to be good because I can hear it when I played up the neck, because you want the notes to be what they're supposed to be, and if it's not intonated correctly, it either goes sharp or flat and it doesn't sound nice. So, for example, let's do the E again. So now it's in tune, it shows green, and now I'm going to go to the 12th fret, and it's so minor, your ear can tell that it's really perfectly in pitch, just for a hair sharp, but not enough to be discernible. So there's the A. Look at that. It's perfect. I don't know if you can see that. And you can do that with all the notes. You see? Green. And so you tune it, make sure it's in tune, then go up the neck to the 12th fret. That's an octave. Whoop. Too sharp. There's green. Green. See that? And then the E. You see, I just wanted to show you that it's really intonated nicely. So right up the neck. So you can play all the notes and all the chords to your desire all the way up the neck. Let's try a song. Listen, children, to a story that was written. You know what? This is a perfect song to demonstrate the capo. So let me get the capo. Okay, so this works out perfectly because here's a capo, which they include, which is awesome. Capo is your friend. Because right now, that song is a little too low for my voice at this point. You know, when I sing it, listen, children, to a story, it just feels a little too low for my voice. So I'm going to slap the capo on the 2nd fret, which is going to raise the pitch a whole step. Now when I play it, I play all the same chords, and I'm acting like this is the nut now, basically shortening the guitar. Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath the stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. I'll do it in the name of heaven, justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. So that's One Tin Soldier, with and without the capo. Let's see, maybe I'll try a little piece, a little finger style piece. lesson by Fernando Sor. Now, obviously, I should use a metronome, and so should everybody when they're learning pieces, especially classical pieces, where the interpretation is not as liberal as pop pieces. So that's, you can play classical guitar on this. And let's see what else. Now, I've written songs, and some of you may have heard some of it, some of my songs, parts of my songs. So let me play, let's see, I'm going to play a song that, it's called A Little Bit of Heaven. It's one of my favorite songs that I've written. It's a time when my children were young. It was a beautiful day, and it truly was a little bit of heaven. Gentle breeze envelops me like a warm embrace. It's telling me to trust my heart. God has me in the right place. A star-filled night brings sheer delight for those who dare to see. A comet's light, a poet's dream, will soon be here starring. There's a little bit of heaven and a lot of love to guide us, guide us, guide us. On this planet Earth we share in this space that we call home. There's a little bit of heaven if we let go of the anger, 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 and we leave the past behind us and begin to atone. There's so much to be thankful for if we just make up our minds to relish every breath we take. Just imagine what we'll find. There's beauty in a lover's gaze, sensuality from the sun. We must celebrate this life we have, 'cause we're only given one. There's a little bit of heaven and a lot of love to guide us, guide us, guide us. On this planet Earth we share in this place that we call home. There's a little bit of heaven if we let go of the anger, 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 and we leave the past behind us and begin to atone. There's a little bit of heaven and a lot of love to guide us, guide us, guide us. On this planet Earth we share in this space that we call home. Wow, right out of the box. It's pretty impressive. I have to say, Vangoa has made some beautiful instruments through the years, and they've improved, which to me is a sign of a good company. They're listening to what people are saying, and they're getting better. And that's all you can ask. That's what I want to do. I just want to get better, right? So I think this is a great instrument for someone who is just picking up the guitar, because the action is really low. I mentioned in other videos that my first guitars, the action was really pretty high and difficult to play. And when the action's lower and it's easier to play, it makes you want to keep playing and practicing. Thank you so much, Vangoa, for these two beautiful steel string guitars. This one is a Sunburst, and in my other video, you'll see the Sapele One, and maybe at some point I can, do a little demo of each one, first one and then the other. Maybe I'll try that. Thank you so much, Vangoa. These are beautiful instruments. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I always forget to ask people to do that. Thank you.